We back at it, and it's the last round of the Knicks games for the regular season. Playoffs right around the corner. But just recapping the last couple games, the first one, easy win. The Grizzlies versus the Knicks. On the first, 130. The Knicks, 119. The Grizzlies. I'm talking about Grizzlies. Y'all need to go ahead and pack it up without John Morant. Yeah, at this point, y'all ain't even really doing much. I mean, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like when I see my boy Josh Hart only have 5 points, but yet we still dropping bodies, oh, that is over. Because I'm looking at everybody else. OG, 25 points. Towns, 20 points. I mean, when Mikal Bridges dropping 20 on you, I'm sorry, it's an issue. Y'all defense is terrible because everybody complaining he don't score. So, I mean, just an absolute easy dub. Because we're going to need to get this win streak going because the playoffs right around the corner. So now, let's look at the next game. And I'm talking about, I'm glad we won it. Eastern Conference game. Had to show them who's boss. We played the Bulls. On the third, the score was 136 to 96. I'm talking about we setting records on that game. We absolutely setting records on that game. And then what is shocking to me, I see my boy OG go absolutely bonkers. I'm talking about he went 7 of 10 from the three-point line. I'm talking about, please, OG, can you bring that same energy in the playoffs? Like, we're really going to need that, boss. Like, now I'm looking at Mitchell Robinson, 7 of 7, 17 points. If he do something like that, nobody's stopping him. You have to bring Joker in there in the playoffs to stop him. Not even Holmgren gonna stop him. We get all the way there. You see what I'm saying? And I'm looking at everybody else. I need y'all to step it up. Because Brunson only has 17 points, but I guess he the captain. He ain't had to do much. So easy victory for us. Easy victory. Now, the game that everybody's been waiting on. The Hawks game on the 6th. Almost a finals preview. It was either we gonna play the Hawks or we gonna play the Raptors. It was a toss-up there for a while. We didn't know what was going down. And when we played them on the 6th, it was an absolute showdown. 108 Knicks, 105 Hawks. And I'm gonna just disclaimer, the basketball fan in me, I hate to say this, I wanted them to count the bucket. I wanted the Knicks to go into overtime and put the foot on their neck, stomp them out, show them that when we play y'all later, this is what's gonna happen. But CJ's fingertips was on the ball and they discounted it. And I'm glad too, because Hart, 31 minutes, 2 points. We ain't winning with 2 points, Hart. You a starter. OG, he was a plus 10, 22 points. But again, how you make 7 threes last game against the Bulls, and then this game against the Hawks, a meaningful game, you go 4 of 10, boss. Risa Shea and them boys, they ain't playing. Jaden McDaniels, they ain't playing. You see what I'm saying? They not taking no prisoners, bro. Like, and when I saw Nikhil Alexander Walker, he said, my cousin is Shea. Let me do some Shea things out here. And he dropped 36 points out there. I mean, almost single-handedly won the game. Jalen Johnson had 21 points. Oh, excuse me, 21 points. Yeah, and he was 3 of 5 from 3. Oh, who sold them? Okongwu. Okongwu, 2 of 7 from 3. Okongwu, I'm not worried about you. You're not a stretch anything. 2 of 7, bro. 2 of 7, bro. Chill. But I'm glad we got that. I'm glad we got that dub. Now the next game, a highly anticipated game. On the 9th, the Knicks played the Celtics. Score 112 Knicks, 106 Celtics. Now, all the Celtics fans would say, oh, well, Jaylen Brown didn't play. He's our MVP player. And I was like, I'm glad y'all said that. He's the most valuable player. Because, yeah, Tatum's getting back into his sea legs. He's trying to rock the boat. But I'm talking about that boy went 7 of 22 from the field. 2 of 10 from 3. A minus 16. I'm talking about Tatum. You weren't doing absolutely nothing. You're getting saved by your boy Pritchard out here. You're really getting saved by Pritchard. I'm going to be honest. You really was. But when I look at the stats for the Knicks, I'm talking about when Hart put up 26 points, hit the game-winning 3. I wish we could pull up a flashback of the clip where Jalen Brunson, first time in the playoffs with the Knicks, we down, he goes to the corner. I believe it was against the Miami Heat. It looked like they double teamed him in the corner, and his only option was to pass it to Hart for the game winner. And he turned it over. It was almost like he didn't have trust in his best friend. Or maybe it was just good defense, I believe, by the Miami Heat. If we can, I wish we could pull that clip up side by side and show exactly that clip I'm talking about, because it was one of the toughest plays I've ever seen. I thought he was going to hit the game winner, and he didn't. He could have just passed it to Hart, just like he did in this last game against the Celtics. Last play, Hart hit 2 back-to-back threes. Just absolutely tremendous. And like a lot of Knicks fans would say, you got to have Hart. You got to have Hart. So, again, Jalen Brunson didn't do bad. 37 minutes, only 25 points, but he was a +8. He did his job. Towns, I need you to do more than 16 points, but you had 12 rebounds. So you got that double-double, boss. You snuck that in there. And, I mean, the Celtics, we coming for you, because the Pistons ain't going to have Cunningham, so we already know you're going to be in the last round, boss. Like, it's just that simple. And, again, I hope that no matter what happens, the Knicks prevail against the Celtics. So we beat them last year. We beat the Pistons last year. We can't go down to teams we didn't beat. Pacers not even in the mix. So it should be us in the finals. Just period. Just hands down. Now I see why the owner, which he may not be the best owner in the franchise in the NBA, but it's championship or bust. Okay, so the next game, second to last game of the season, on the 10th. I'm talking about we played the Raptors, a potential finals matchup, and we beat them 112-95. Now, of course, they didn't have my 2 nice Knicks on the team. They didn't play. RJ Barrett and Quickly, they didn't play. But still, your boy Brandon Ingram, only 16 points. Got buckets of trash. That's all he did. -9. Like, sorry, you are not that good, boss. And it was rough. But again, when I look at my team, we did pretty decent. When I'm looking at, it's karl-Anthony Towns, 22 points, putting in absolute work. Jalen Brunson putting in work, same thing, 29 points, absolutely game-changing when he plays. And when we show up like that, there's arguably no team in the NBA that could beat us. And of course, we're going to review the last game of the regular season, and I wish it was a dub. But it's against the hometown Charlottes. I'm recording this video not far from where they play. And I promise you, I'm definitely going to start reporting on the Knicks games when they go play them 3 times a year. Oh, yeah. And I would love to see LaMelo Ball do a little bit better, but he did as good as he can. Knipple, when I'm looking at him, 3 of 10, that was the only reason why we survived that, because he's not going normally 3 of 10, and Bridges is not going 0 for 2. LaMelo went 5 of 16 from 3. They buried themselves. And I mean, that's the only reason why they just shot so many more threes. That's why they beat us. It's just so many more threes, like a tremendous amount more, and just start falling. If what's that? Okay, yeah. Muhammad. If he would have done. He was 0 for 5. So if he'd have hit any of his, it would have been even an onslaught. But again, when I look at my Knicks, we wasn't. Like, I'm looking at Diawara, like, I need you to do more of 2 of 9 from the field and 0 for 5. Okay? When I'm looking at Huck Porty, you only played, you started that game. I need you to score more than 8 points. You be playing with Kolek in the G League. Do better, bro. Like, but again, they played the bench guys. The Hornets, they played their top guys. So Colin Knipple, he went crazy. He went crazy. So shouts out to the Hornets. They got that last dub. And I hope you do good, because it's going to be you versus the Pistons. And if you think you're going to beat them, I want to see it. I wish I could be there to see it. But I want to thank everybody for joining in for this absolutely great season. First year doing it. I love all the support and the feedback. It's been absolutely great. Really motivated me to keep doing these videos. And I'm looking forward to the playoffs. I can't wait to start reviewing the playoffs. We need to do some type of live stream so everybody can just join in and watch the live stream. So tap in the comments if you want to see a live stream. Just comment the word yes if you want to see, me pull up in the live stream and just watch the whole game and just see my live reactions as it all goes down. Thank you again. I hope y'all tune in. Stay blessed with no stress.